And here to help make sense of all is Wimar. He's a former aide to President Abdurrahman Wahid, now a political analyst. Wimar, welcome. Here in Indonesia, parliamentary elections come first, then 4 months later the presidential race. Yes. It is unlike in the U.S. Where both process
take place
at the same time. Why is Indonesia process, is it good or bad?
Well, it's neither good nor bad. It's just a system, and every country has its own system. What will make the difference between good and bad is how the voters participate and how the candidates present themselves as viable candidates. That's where the quality comes in.
But some say it adds to the confusion. You can't pick a running mate before the presidential elections, but that's another story. I want to talk about the vice presidential thing. Much of the early debate in this contest is focused on that VP candidate. Why does it seem that it's more important here, the number 2 spot, than, say, in the U.S., where there are many famous sayings about the importance of a vice president?
Well, here, I guess, because in this particular election, it's almost a predetermined result that SBY will win the election, has a very good chance. So people just try for the second spot because the first spot is no longer available.
But the VP spot does have some importance because of the party he brings to the table, right?
Also because SBY is not a person with initiative or decisions. He's just a person who enjoys sitting there and provide a feeling of peace to the country. So very often the second man would take the initiative, and that would be dangerous in the next government if we kept this current vice president.
And that's why they're saying this current vice president is a working vice president.
Yeah, working, not necessarily meaning working for the good, but working, yes.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
I'm not a fan, yes.
How do you think that the teams will end in August?
I really don't know.
It'll stay SBY Yusuf Kala, probably, right?
In all probability. In fact, I've given up trying to second guess until we have the parliamentary elections, because then we will know which parties would necessitate working together on the basis of party coalition. If there are no surprises, then probably it's SBY Yusuf Kala. Unless Yusuf Kala or some of his friends in the cabinet make a blunder before the elections in the economic sphere. The only other viable candidate at this point would be Megawati, because she has the blessing of being both very well known, having a loyal primordial electorate.
But she failed once.
Doesn't care. She doesn't care because she has a party, and that party will elect her no matter how many times she fails.
So you would say she has the best chance of beating the incumbent
Not beating, of being the second candidate. At this point, if I were a betting man, I would bet on SBY, although I don't necessarily favor him. But he is, you know, the leading.
So how big is the chance of beating the incumbent?
Not very big, unless... not very big.
Not very big.
The question is, will he pick a better running mate for the country?
And there are many names going around. Now,
there are.
You know, this is the first time we've talked to you since the election in the U.S. You're a big Obama fan. We know
I had to switch drastically from the U.S. elections to the Indonesian one because it's more fun.
Sure. How would you rate Obama's first days in office?
I would rate him a very good, as you said, I'm an Obama fan, so even his blunders or his mistakes are overshadowed by the way he discovers. As they say, it's not important how you fail, but how you recover. And that which does not kill you makes you stronger. He's by no means dead, and he is stronger.